I grew up in the Philippines until I was 10. I don't remember a lot of it because we lived in the military picture where it was the base. So we couldn't really call it home. So when we came here and we had our own place, I remember more here. My mother was in the Philippines, and she was one of those World War II children. And so her parents died early. They were casualties of the war. And my dad, he's an American, he grew up here. So his parents, the last time I ever saw them, we visited them in Arizona. I met him during my high school years. I worked in North Island and the cafeteria, and that's where I met him. And we've been married 20 years. The dreams I had when I married was I just wanted a family. Family was important to me. I grew up, that your family came first, and a lot of Filipinos, I think, are that way. And both him and I are Filipinos. We had all boys, and then in between Glenn and Edward, there was a baby, and his name was Roel, but he passed away after 3 weeks. So all the memories that are here, that I raised my children here, and that I just love the fact that they had friends all the time. They were never lonely, They had each other. I mean, they could just sit and talk and, just be there for one another. And I think that's one of the benefits of being able to live here. Never a dull moment, always someone to play with outside. When my husband got out of the military 11 years ago, he didn't have a job, and I had just had a baby. And if it were not for the affordable housing, because it took him almost a year to find a stable job, and so to supplement some kind of income, I did daycare to help the family. But I couldn't go back to work because I could not afford daycare for 3 children. Most people have this picture that there's high crime, there's high, things that happens. But I have to say, I have lived here for 12 years. We've had minimal problems compared to what I've seen in other projects. But here in Poway, I have to say it's been very quiet. People are very supportive. We have good neighbors, and a lot of the people here take care of what they have and appreciate it. Just wanted to show you some of the places that are very close to us, starting with, if you go this way, across the street is the grade school. So that's where my kids went from kindergarten to 5th grade. The community center is just right across the street here, where the Florence help the kids with their homework, and they have a place to hang out and just do things together. And if you go down this way, we have the police station, and we have the library that's available as well. And then towards that way, we have the community center where there's pool, basketball courts, parks, and City Hall is right by the side over here. So everything is just available to us.
Why aren't you allowed to get wet?
I remember my kids playing around the corner over here, and they would be able to play football, and there would be enough room for them to play a little bit of football and involve the little ones and encourage them to be active and getting their exercises here. We also have little tables where we can sit and have a little picnic, do a barbecue. There's places where kids can play. There's a little slide area, climbing area for kids to play with. I have to say, the fact that the resident association has been active, there's been a lot of thoughts to providing for the residents the needs that are met here.